Inside an atom, the nucleus is a storm of chaotic, explosive energy. Yet amidst that extreme volatility, certain atoms are absolutely unchangeably stable. For decades, physics relied on the liquid drop model to explain nuclear behavior. This model treated protons and neutrons as tightly packed spheres, bound together and sloshing around like a collective electrically charged fluid. As a macroscopic view, it worked well. Treating the nucleus as a fluid droplet allowed physicists to accurately calculate general binding energies and explain how a heavy atom could split apart during nuclear fission. But the fluid model had a massive blind spot. When physicists measured the binding energies of different elements, they found massive, sudden spikes in stability occurring only when a nucleus contained very specific numbers of protons or neutrons. A generic, sloshing droplet couldn't explain these precise spikes. The math required a hidden architectural order inside the nucleus. That hidden order revealed itself through a very specific sequence of integers, which physicists began calling the magic numbers: 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, 82, and 126. This chart shows how anomalous these numbers are. Lead-208 requires an exceptional 2.51 mega-electron volts to remove one neutron. Because its 126 neutrons and 82 protons are both magic numbers, lead-208 is doubly magic, locked in a state behaving like an inert noble gas. To decode why these numbers existed, physicists abandoned the collective fluid theory to analyze the nucleus as a system of individual, independent particles. The magic numbers revealed that nucleons occupied a highly organized internal architecture, governed by strict quantum rules. The leading hypothesis became the nuclear shell model. The idea was that protons and neutrons organize into discrete, quantized energy shells, exactly like electrons orbiting an atom. The physical complication is that electrons orbit a massive central anchor, the nucleus itself. Protons and neutrons have no center to orbit. Instead, they have to generate their own attractive potential well purely through their own interactions with each other. This schematic shows how particles stack into that self-generated potential well. They fill the available energy levels from the bottom up. The math perfectly predicted the beginning of the sequence. The first 3 completed energy levels max out at exactly 2, 8, and 20 particles. This diagram of energy levels shows where the math hit a wall. Looking at the column on the far left, the simple harmonic oscillator incorrectly predicts that the next major gaps in energy, the next magic numbers, should occur at 40 and 70. For heavy elements, the model was broken. To make the equations match the observed reality of the universe, physicists needed a radical new quantum mechanism to align the math with reality. The missing variable was spin-orbit coupling. This is the physical interaction between a particle's orbital momentum as it moves through the shell and its own internal angular momentum, or spin. In the electron clouds of atomic physics, spin-orbit coupling is a tiny magnetic correction. But inside the nucleus, the force is massive, and it operates in reverse. States with higher angular momentum end up with lower total energy. This inverted force violently pushes those high angular momentum states down the energy ladder. This chart maps the result of that force. Following the dashed lines, energy states split, shift downward, and cross over, radically changing the capacity of each tier. In the right column, the true totals emerge, predicting the remaining magic numbers: 28, 50, 82, and 126. This breakthrough earned Maria Gobert-Mayer and J. Hans D. Jensen the 1963 Nobel Prize in Physics for describing the nuclear shell structure. A massive, inverted quantum force was the missing key that unlocked the architecture of the universe's heavy elements. The predictive power of this model is so precise that in the extreme single-particle limit, the entire behavioral identity of a massive nucleus is dictated entirely by just one unpaired proton or neutron sitting in its outermost shell. But as this presentation slide notes in red, the shell model does have limitations. It struggles to accurately predict magnetic dipole moments, especially for heavily deformed nuclei. To fix those final errors, modern physicists have to add complex residual interactions back into the math. They are effectively bridging the gap, bringing a bit of the old collective fluid behavior back into the independent quantum model. Today, researchers are using this exact shell map to push into the unknown. They are hunting for an undiscovered island of stability among super-heavy synthetic elements, forecasted to exist out in the empty space at 114 protons and 184 neutrons. The nuclear shell model proved that what initially appears to be a chaotic, boiling fluid at the heart of matter is actually governed by an exquisite and predictable quantum order.